There's a very good book coming out at the end of this summer titled The Great De-Churching. It's written by a couple pastors that I know, working alongside a couple sociologists. And what it tracks is the trend in America of de-churching over the last 20 to 25 years. Basically what it shows is that around the year 2000, about 70% of Americans were actively connected to a church. They would have said, I attend a church. Now that number is below 50% and continues to decline. And so they're basically asking the question, what's caused this great de-churching? One of the fascinating findings from this study is simply this. Many of these people who have stopped going to church would come back tomorrow if someone just invited them. In other words, it's not that they have deep objections to the faith or even that they're have any animosity toward the church. It's just that they stopped going, or life got busy, or they moved to a new city and just no one invited them. And so I'm saying that to you because I think it's important as we head into the summer to think about what does it mean for us to live as people on mission with Jesus. And one of the things that means is we want to see His kingdom grow. We want to see people meet Christ. And man, summertime, I don't know about your neighborhood, but it's a time when I see a lot more of my neighbors outside. And when I get off my crutches, I'll be walking the dog again, hopefully, and those kinds of things. And you just have chances to interact with people. And so I want to encourage you to think about what does it mean for you to live with intentionality this summer. A lot of what I find is that there's a lot of passivity in my life, and I just don't think about like, man, how might God want me to use this interaction with this neighbor as a way of inviting them to church or inviting them to gospel community, or even just like building a deeper connection that allows me to pray for them more intelligently. So I want you to think about, as we head into these summer months, what does it mean for you to live on mission with Jesus in your neighborhood, in your group of friends, among the people your kids play with, or the dog park you take your dog to, or the pool that you swim at, or whatever your life looks like in the summer. What would it mean for you to live on mission with Jesus? There are a lot of people all around us who actually would love to come to church if someone just invited them, and who might love to have a more meaningful conversation about life if you just opened the door to that conversation. So I hope you'll be aware of that and prayerful about that this summer. Next week we begin our Summer Psalms series. It's one of our great traditions here at Coram Deo. We just pick up wherever we left off last year and continue. And so we start in Psalm 43 next Sunday. I'll see you then for another weekly update.